Good morning, everyone. It is before the holiday, before the new year, and I am actually off today, and I'm going to do a 2-hour power ride, and I'm going to get some filming in. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to take with me today: the bike, the equipment, and the clothing I'm going to wear. It's about 50 degrees here in Southern California right now. It's going to be about 55 by the time I ride, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to wear today, so I don't overheat or be too cold at the start. Rule of thumb is you should be a little cold at the start or you will overheat, which happened to me on Saturday's ride. It was too warm and it got hot. So let's start with the bike first. I'm going to ride the Creo today because, again, I'm going to do some climbing with some video footage up Rockstore, which you should really, if you've never been to Southern California, the Rockstore loop has been in the Tour de California multiple times. It's a ionic climb here in Southern California, and it's been closed since 2018 due to the fires. There's no traffic, which is really, really nice. So it's a great loop. So I'm going to do some filming up there. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to take with me. So here's the bike. I'm going to ride the Creo. And as you all know that are following my channel, I should have the frame back today. It got wrapped, the other frame, and I'm going to have a road specific Creo and a gravel Creo. This is going to be the gravel Creo, but right now it's still set up for road, but I've already changed the rear derailleur to accommodate a larger tooth. And stay tuned and subscribe for the channel to see the build. It'll be part 3 coming up in the next couple days. Should be built by next week, and it's going to be specifically a road Creo, same in a carbon frame, etc. So I'm going to do some tests on differences of weight and things like that, which are a lot of questions that people ask. Is there a difference between the aluminum frame, which this bike is, versus the carbon frame? So I do have my helper here today. His name is Tucker. There he is. Say hi. And he's usually on most of these videos. So anyway, so I'm riding a Creo today. It's probably about a 28-mile loop, 2,200 feet of climbing, and some of the equipment I'm going to use today, I'm going to use one bottle, which it's a 28-ounce bottle, so because I have the extender on, which I really don't need today. I'm going to use the Garmin Varia radar in the back. I'm going to take my Wahoo computer so I can monitor all the battery and etc. Again, it's supposed to be zone 2 power for me today, so easier ride, because tomorrow I have a harder ride. I switched to the mountain bike look pedals, as this is going to be my gravel bike. So I'm starting to transition this bike and get the other one ready. The other thing I'm deciding on is if I'm going to put a dropper post on this bike or not. I haven't decided yet. So if I do, it'll be a SRAM wireless, where I don't have to worry about running wires through the frame and all that kind of stuff. I have a GoPro mount here for the front GoPro. So let's go over and look at the clothing I'm going to wear for the temperature and some of the other gear I'm going to use. Just disclosure, none of the stuff I'm going to talk to equipment wise today, I am not sponsored by anyone. No one gives me this equipment for free. I basically buy this with my own money. Nobody sponsors me, gives it to me. There's no codes or anything like that. So first of all, I'm going to use the Oakley sunglasses. These are the Shocks bone conducting earphones. They are having to go back. I'm having a problem with them. They've been pretty bulletproof up to this point, but I am going to have to send these back. This is the wireless mic. For that, I have the Rock Bros inflator that I put in my jersey pocket in case I need to air up my tubeless tires. I'm only going to take 2 goos because it's only 2 hours, and I am riding it fasted. So there you go. This is just to clean my glasses because I sweat a lot. Now this is a new thing I'm going to do some video footage on, and hopefully this will up the game on my videos. But it is a small drone that I can put in my back pocket. It's more of a selfie drone. So let me know in the comments if you like the footage that I got today from this. I'm going to try to up my game this year in my videos. Extra batteries, chamois butter, obviously, Wahoo heart rate belt, Bluetooth, and Ant Plus, which is great. Again, I'm going to use my Wahoo head unit today. So I'm not going to wear leg warmers or anything like that, but just normal shorts. I am going to wear a base layer, arm warmers, of course my socks, gloves, and jersey. And I am, because I sweat, these work really well. They keep the sun, you know, most probably everybody knows about these, but these really, if you're a big sweater, you got to wear one of these. I'm going to use my S-Works Prevail helmet today, my jersey. So I'm only going to take 1 GoPro battery because I have 2 GoPros and I have the drone. So I'm only going to take 1 GoPro battery because I have 2 GoPros and my drone. So I should be able to get enough footage in 2 hours. So let's get kitted up and we'll get going. Get on this ride. Okay, we're all kitted up, ready to go. As you notice, I changed helmets. I went with the Smith matching orange. Got to be vain. So, all right, we're gonna get ready to get going. Okay, so today we're gonna ride up Rockstore. There's a pretty famous loop that everybody sees online, is a Rockstore loop, and it's probably about just under 30 miles, 2,000 feet of climbing, rough math, and we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna try to get some good shots of the climb for you. So again, zone 2, easy ride for me today, so just cruising along. Brought out the e-bike, which is again another reason e-bikes are, on a ride like this on my normal bike, I would not be able to do a zone 2 power ride without the e-bike. So yeah, so it really helps to have this bike to do this type of ride. So it's a beautiful day, it's not too cold. I'm in shorts in Southern California in the end of December. Can't beat that. Okay, so I'm in Agora, heading toward Cornell, which then will take me out to Malibu Lake, which is a beautiful area, which then will lead to the Rockstore area in Malibu. So I'll definitely get some good shots of that, so you can see the beauty out there. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, great climbs, great gravel, great mountain bike, great road. I mean, just so much beautiful areas to ride out here.
in the Westlake Village, Agora Hills, Malibu area. Starting to get out a little bit away from traffic, which is nice. So that's where we're going, Rockstore. You can see the climb over there. So, great climb. So we're going to descend down into by the lake area. It's called Malibu Lake. Beautiful little area. Okay, so this is Malibu Lake. Beautiful place. As you can see, it's just gorgeous out here. It's like it seems like you're not in California. Yeah, so tried to get a couple drone shots, but I'm not sure how it came out, so we'll see. See all the beautiful red rock. This takes you down and heads to Bulldog, which is a pretty hard climb for mountain bike or gravel. So here's another little area here. It's got a wine company and a really good, it's called the Old Place. The fillets and the baked potatoes are really good. They just rebuilt this bridge. It was burned down over the fire and some different stuff like that. So very nice little area. So we're going to be rolling into the Rockstore little store, and you'll see why they call it Rockstore here in a second. But usually there's a lot of motorcycles, as you can see. This is a holiday weekend, so there should be a lot of people. As you see, the Rockstore front, the old gas station. But it's a little diner, little area. On the weekend, this place is packed. The bikes are lined up. The cyclists go up the climb. The motorcycles aren't happy because this road's been closed since 2018. And there used to be a lot of crashes and cars and motorcycles and things race through here, and you'll see why when we go up the climb. It'd be perfect for that, but they fenced it off at the top and the bottom so nobody can get through but hikers, walkers, and cyclists. So it protects the bikes. There's been some collisions through here, mountain lion sightings, all kinds of different stuff. You can Google Rockstore on YouTube and you'll see some different mountain lion grabbing a deer, motorcycle hitting a bicyclist. There's all kinds of videos on this particular climb. I'm not going to film the whole climb, but I'm going to pull out the drone and get some good pictures for you, I hope. And then we'll get some video also of it. So we're coming up to where the road is closed. And we got to get through the gate, and then we'll get set up. Go up a little bit here. So that's where we came from, down there. That's where we're going. They call that one hairpin you can see up there the snake. Very beautiful up here, quiet. On the weekend there's a ton of cyclists coming through here. So it's good to be. That's where we came from up there. And that's where we're going. Here comes the cyclist down. So again, just cruise along. I do have it in turbo. I'm doing 166 watts, which is in zone 2 power, which is what I want. So just a nice easy day. Finishing up the year, just under 5,000 miles. Let's talk about goals for next year. I am like everyone else. I set goals and a lot of times I don't hit it. Well, this year I'm going to try to be better like everyone. So I'm going to limit myself to 5 goals. First goal is to ride more. So I rode 5,000, just under 5,000 miles this year. My goal is to ride 7,000 and 50-50 between e-bikes and acoustic bikes. I almost did 50-50 last year, but it was quite a little bit more toward the e-bike. I'm gonna have second goal is to follow a structured program, which I'm gonna do. Third is to eat better, lose weight. It's one of everybody's, but something that's sustainable versus something that's not. And just be consistent and burning calories every day. So I'm gonna try to make them simpler goals and not put so much pressure and try to stick with them. Another goal is to give better content and more videos. So hopefully with this little drone, because it is hard filming by yourself. Look at that view. It is hard filming by yourself. So I'm hoping that this will encourage me to record more. Keeping everything casual today. This is about 9 to 10%. It's hard to tell on the camera. And again, if I was on my acoustic, I wouldn't be able to talk right now. But the point of this ride is to get some mileage climbing at zone 2 power. So that's the whole point of the ride today. Again, part of my goal is to follow some structure. So that's what I'm trying to do. And sometimes it feels easier than it needs to be, but it is what it is. So up here we're gonna get some video. Pull out the drone. See what we. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna head up there to the gate that closes off the road. So we're coming up to the gate, and then we'll be back on the road where cars are. So there's a gate at the top here, and a gate at the bottom that we came through. Motorcyclists hate it. Cars hate it. A lot of exotic cars used to race through here. CHP likes it because there's no more crashes through here. You also see a lot of skateboarders come down through here and video themselves for YouTube and those type of things. All right. Other people doing the Rockstore loop. Okay, we're gonna head down West Lake Road, and of course we're gonna get behind a trash truck. Hopefully we get around. I'm gonna record the whole descent because it's a very fun descent. I think he liked being behind an e-bike. So he's being aggressive. Doesn't matter. Just out having a good time. This guy doesn't crash trying to get away from me.